Wildfires are now being reported in 14 states across the country.
The largest amount of devastation has been in Oregon and California. Right now, you are taking a live look of downtown San Francisco. As you can see, the area is completely blanketed in smoke. By the way, it's 7:15 there. This is what it looks like. In the last 15 minutes, 10 more deaths were reported in the state, with first responders saying 16 people are also unaccounted for. Now, the North Complex fire in the Palomas National Forest has quickly grown into one of California's largest fires in history. First responders say high winds caused the flames to spread roughly 1,000 acres every 30 minutes. And then in Southern California, the El Dorado fire, first sparked by a smoke bomb at a gender reveal party, continues to cause mandatory evacuations for thousands of people.
California has experienced more acres burned this year to date than any other year for the entire year, and we're only in the first 9 months of the year.
In Oregon, at least 3 people are dead after wildfires tore through neighborhoods. Right now, you're looking at side-by-side satellite images taken just days apart. As you can see, some subdivisions have been completely flattened. The area is home to about 11,000 people.
And right now, the Kansas City Chiefs are playing their first game of the season.
And things definitely look a lot different this time around. Arrowhead Stadium is only allowing 22% capacity at tonight's game. That's about 17,000 fans. Fans have also been asked to wear masks, social distance, and use marked entrances and exits throughout the stadium. Ticket holders were also allowed to tailgate today as long as they kept their distance. ABC 17's Natalie Jones will have more on the big game later in sports. The Missouri Department of Health reported just over 1,100 new COVID-19 infections today.
This afternoon's update brings the total number of cases across the Show Me state to more than 97,500. Health leaders are also reporting 18 new virus-related deaths. According to the state dashboard, more than 930 residents have been hospitalized for COVID-19 in the last 72 hours.
Central Missouri leads the state in the rate of positive cases by a wide margin. According to the Missouri Hospital Association, the average rate of positive cases across the Show Me state is just under 11%. This data point represents the rate in which tests are coming back positive. Hospitals in mid-Missouri are reporting a positive rate of 19.3%. Health officials tell us any rate over 10% is cause for concern. We're also learning more about hospitalizations in the central region. MHA says that 500 inpatient beds and over 110 ICU beds are open. As you can see from this graphic, the status of medical and ICU beds remains in the green. However, ventilator availability has now entered the yellow.
And the updated hospitalization numbers come as the White House Coronavirus Task Force ranks Missouri 7th in the rate of COVID-19 cases. Yesterday's report is an update from one released last month. Missouri moved up from its previous 10th place spot. Now, the report also designated red zone counties. Boone County now ranks 2nd. Cole County has also entered the red zone to rank 6th statewide. The White House recommended areas in the red zone shut down bars and require masks.
I didn't lie. What I said is we have to be calm. We can't be panicked.
President Donald Trump is defending himself this evening, saying he did not lie to the American people about the coronavirus pandemic. Like we told you yesterday, in a series of recorded interviews with journalist Bob Woodward, the president was heard admitting to downplaying the severity of the COVID-19 pandemic. You just heard the president repeat the claim he wanted to keep Americans calm during the pandemic. During a news briefing today, the president once again turned the blame to China.
And I want to show that our country is going to be fine one way or the other. Whether we lose one person, we shouldn't lose any, because this shouldn't have happened. This is China's fault. This is nobody's fault but China. China should not have allowed it to happen.
More than 190,000 Americans have died from COVID-19 since the pandemic began.
In Your Voice, Your Vote 2020, Twitter says it will label or remove misleading claims that try to undermine public confidence during the election season.
Twitter says this will include false claims about the election process itself, such as election rigging or ballot tampering. The policy will go into effect in 1 week on September 17th and will apply to all global elections. Twitter says its policy of labeling rather than removing violating tweets from world leaders will still apply.